He is supposed to be a representative of the Star Spirits. Well, Princess Peach isn't going to stand around there. After a short debate, we decided to follow you. I wonder what that debate was like. I'm by myself. I might get captured by another thing. Can you protect me, Starlo? Starlo? No. Okay, let's go follow Mario and Luigi. But then we run into a problem. You see, they can't jump any further. So let's momentarily go back to Bowser here, who is still kind of stuck in the floor. Kind of sucks to be him. Now, who's gonna?
He's now wallowing
floor?
in self-pity. He's like, oh, I'm such a useless king, and
Well, right now Bowser's being shot by a ray gun underneath the floor below. And it tickles. It doesn't hurt, it tickles. Bowser can't do anything about it. He's stuck. Imagine you're pinned down and someone's tickling you. That's exactly what Bowser's going through right now. And this isn't like a good type of tickling that like you and some friends might do. This is like, my enemy is tickling me and I can't move. So, the Fawful needs the princess. What is Fawful even gonna do to get the princess?
I have a theory, but I can't say it.
Apparently we were able to hear that conversation even though we were kinda deep inside of Bowser's body. So the princess has a theory about what is going on this entire time and why Fawful would need her. See, a long time ago, there was an artifact in the Mushroom Kingdom that's called the Dark Star. So the thing is, this is like not a good thing. This is like a star that has evil. You normally think of like a place like Star Haven, and it's full of all like good stars that grant wishes and keep peace in the land. Well, this star is actually a star, I guess, that would plunge the world into darkness. Basically, I guess the Ganondorf stars, if you want to make a Legend of Zelda comparison. But as you can see, some spirits have put the star away in captivity for many, many, many years. And right now, the Dark Star is just sitting under Toad Town. Somewhere under Toad Town. I like how vague the princess is right now. It's somewhere under Toad Town. What a wonderful place to hide it.
Wow.
And you just now decide to tell us that this information is pertinent, and, you know, that, yeah.
You see, the princess is the only one that can unlock the Dark Star. As for why she's the only one, bloodline, she has no mom, where's the queen? Anyway, let's continue on ahead. Last I checked, the princess can jump too. Why can't she come with us? Okay. Like you can play as Princess Peach in Super Mario 3D World and Mario 2. She can jump, she can float. I've seen her take care of herself in Smash Brothers. She can beat the crap out of Bowser, or Mario, or Luigi, or the entire rest of Nintendo's cast. She's even a relatively higher tier character too. But no, she doesn't want to take care of herself here. What gives? Anyway, look at the glowy thing. I wonder what that is. This doesn't look dangerous at all, does it? So, the ticklish ray gun actually, I guess, is an extraction gun, which, well, it was either that or out of two ends of Bowser, and okay, we have just ruled out the gross opportunities for the not gross opportunity. But look at what Bowser's like. She's like, put her back. I like Minbubus there. He's like, I'm not helping. No.
Well, I was partially right about a treadmill.
Well, we managed to finally fall through the floor the rest of the way. Hooray! So how are we going to get rid of all this fat? It's not a minigame. We are going to run on a treadmill. Bowser can't stop running.
Alright, well, I guess catching on fire was my other partially right. You know, that was a totally fucking in the wild guess. I had not seen this before, and I just answered my own question.
I wish I could have a workout like that where I'm literally on fire and lose, like, I don't know, half of my body weight in fat. The Fawful was kind of a step ahead of us, though, because we dropped kind of into the bomb storage, and we turned on fire, and, well, that's kind of a problem. Yeah.
Oh, let's just blow up Bowser's castle even more.
Kaboom. I did not edit this in. This is actually in-game. Bowser is flying out of his castle. Because I know I've been making creative edits with these videos at times. This was not a creative edit. This was Bowser literally flew out of his castle here. And we have landed in that hole that we saw back at Cavy Cape that we weren't able to enter, and now we've landed in it. And where is this place? Okay. Well, we can go ahead and save. Because there's a save block kind of right there. So we have one of the television blocks out over to our left. But first, that was actually an end of a recording session for me. So let's get right back into it. So the start of another recording session. Sadly, these recording sessions that I've been having when I actually play the game haven't been lining up with actual videos because I've been trying to length them decently for you guys. Oh boy, but anyway, let's go ahead and heal from Monsieur Block's negative ions and take a look and see if he is selling anything new for us. Let's look at the gear. And actually, we have enough horn points that we have now a level 2 horn and we get better cards from the shop whenever we buy something. Let's take a look here. We actually have a really good shell on sale here, the armored shell. A pretty beefy increase to our defense from the judge shell at the moment, along with some other equips that are okay, I guess. Let's go ahead and buy the armored shell actually. And this gives us an opportunity to scratch a scratch card. Let's go ahead and do it. So, and we actually got something, hooray! So a mushroom will give us 10% off of Z coin spent.
Yay! Good, about freaking time we get something like that.
Alright, but the armored shell is a good upgrade, which when you consider, if you hadn't gone back to Cav, you have to get the judge shell at this point, and then you go back there like even later in the game, and you pick up the judge shell, it's like, well, what is this? This is a useless piece of equipment. That's why I went back there so quickly to get it. Because now the judge shell, not a useful piece of equipment anymore.
Well,
so
it's kind of like any RPG, you know, your stuff gets outdated pretty quickly.
As I mentioned before, a lot of the equipment in this game is just, hey, this is plus 20 to defense, this is plus 40 to defense. The only exception to that is all the equipment that is like 10% increase in defense or 20% increase in speed or stuff like that. Those equips will be useful the entire game through because they're percentage based instead of, well, raw stats based. Take a look at these guys. This is a train Goomba. Actually, interesting, their name, actually. You want to guess their name?
Nope, what's their name?
Their name is Choo Choo Choomba. Actually, just Choomba. I may have confused the Chew as in C-H-E-W, ba, the ones we saw at Cavy Cape, with these guys, Chew, C-H-U, ba, which I actually think the ones in Cavy Cape might be pronounced Chumba, but I
don't care. I'm
digress.
still gonna murder this guy. Whoever this guy is, I must find him. I will learn Japanese from Higsby, and I will go to Japan with him. I will find this guy, I will meet him, I will praise him, and then I will secretly stab him in the back of the skull with chopsticks.
Shall we ask Higsby what it would take to start learning Japanese? Because he's been spending a lot of time learning Japanese.
Yes.
Like, should we ask him to become, like, our teacher?
Yes, he could become our senpai, and then I will we'll use him as an intermediary. He'll be our interpreter. And then I'll ask the guy, can I stab you in the back of the head with chopsticks? And then we shall proceed to watch Higsby go, and say something completely different. And
That would be very Higsby-like, for him to be an interpreter in between, and then you're like, can I stab you in the back with chopsticks? And then Higsby just looks at him weird, and then Higsby in Japanese says something like, I would like to go to dinner with you.
yes, 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 and yes. See, we have it already planned out.
Oh, that was a crappy level up. Damn it. Oh, well. Ah, damn it. So the Choo-Choo Choomba, whenever you fight him, he'll come with a whole bunch of those little things that come with them. Those little things that come with them are called coal bits. Or just things you vacuum up so that Mario and Luigi can fight them. If we explore this area a little bit further, and here we have an equipment. Yes, these special fanes. These fanes are interesting. If we go over to them, it raises maximum SP by 20%. Oh, I'm actually thinking of a different equip. That's interesting that we'll be getting this part. Okay. It's still a 20% increase in SP, which Bowser would need, but I don't have room for the equipment for it. Oh well. But these coal bits, if we just leave them out on the battlefield, what happens is the Choomba ends up using them to power himself up, and that's not good. We don't want him to power up any further, you know? It makes the battle last even longer because like all of his stats go up, and it's like, no. On the bright side, the Choomba just got destroyed by a whole bunch of a Shy Guy and a Shy Guy squad, and this gives us a chance to level up again, and this actually is a rank up as well. Yes! 3 pieces of equipment and Flower Wink. So let's try to get some better defense level ups. There we go, that's a lot better. Just as a fun fact, in case you're wondering what in the world I'm doing with these level ups, I used a random number generator to figure out exactly what I want to level up at each level up randomly, with weights given to power and weight against speed. So, like, level 12 this is a defense level up point, according to my chart. So
I was wondering what you were picking, and because I saw you were picking them, and you were doing them in specific orders. So
I was.
We never just said what you were doing or how you were picking them. So that makes sense.
I was picking them because I generated a chart that gave me this level up. You level up this. This level up. You level up this. I gave weight to power, and I gave weight against speed. But everything else has been kind of given equal weight. And now I have this chart that tells me at this level you'll level up here. So that's been my rationale for all my level ups so far, actually.
Yeah, that was just in case if anybody was wondering. So, because I was wondering too, but I didn't know you were doing that, so that's kind of cool.
That's what I have been doing. I could kind of use some equipment because Mario and Luigi now have another slot for me to equip some things. If we go to the shop inside of Bowser, these starch socks are actually not a bad choice. A 10% increase in defense. There's definitely better equips in the game, but seeing as I just have a slot open and I don't have anything else I really want to put it in there, I might as well grab something. And unfortunately, the scratch card is bogus. Grr. I like how this Toad, he got inhaled by Bowser and he has scratch cards, and his scratch cards that he has faces of Fawful on them. Which, from his perspective, he knew that the Mushroom Kingdom was under attack by the Blorbs, and then he got inhaled by Bowser. He hasn't had a chance to really see Fawful yet, so there's kind of a contradiction here. He shouldn't know that Fawful's the main bad guy of this game, from his perspective. By the way, do not use Fire Flowers against Coal Bits, because that does nothing, unfortunately. Literally 0 damage. Choombas can take a little bit to go down. Each of these battles, I'm like fighting only a single Choomba, and they just take a lot to go down. The socks that I actually just got from that battle was Hustle socks, which is a speed increase. Not something I particularly need at the moment. But as you can see, basically these love battles kind of function the same every single time. The Choomba takes a while to go down. You vacuum the coal bits first, and well, there you go. This entire area, actually, it may not be completely obvious yet, but this area of the game will actually end up connecting a lot of different major areas of the game, actually. It's like we're in a big tunnel right now. And the tunnel, like if you look at the overworld map, it shows us like right underneath the lake at the moment. As a hint, we'll be able to actually kind of go through the entire game through this tunnel, actually. Hint, hint. Anyway, that pipe warps us back over to here. That, not too terribly interesting. Okay. But to give you the other end, you notice how we've been fighting like train-themed enemies? I wonder what else they could be trying to build underneath this tunnel.
I wonder.
If you want to go with the theory here, like right now we have this tunnel, it has a train system underneath. You could say in the near future this tunnel becomes Super Bell Subway in Mario Kart 8 actually. There we go, there's a game theory for you. Now I just need to get some evidence. What's evidence that points towards this becoming Super Bell Subway? I don't have evidence for that, shoot. And there we go. Let's go ahead and get another level up to Bowser. The Choombas, they do give you a fair bit of experience. This is a good opportunity to catch up on level or just level up a fair bit. And that was a good level up to Horn right there. I do have to wonder, you know, there's this huge tunnel that's being built underneath the Mushroom Kingdom at the moment. Didn't they have pipe travel? And now we have this huge tunnel underneath that we're going to put trains. In a world where you have pipe travel, what need would you have for trains anymore?
Okay.
I can actually kind of answer my own question. Theoretically, you could say a big fat pipe for shipping supplies costs a lot, maybe. So maybe they're building a huge tunnel not for transporting people or toads, but for transporting supplies. That would explain why there's like bombs all over the place and like all the excavation that's happening here. It's like they're not trying to build trains to ship people. They're building trains to ship supplies.
You missed another crack in the wall. What are you doing? No!
I'll get to it. I need to get this cheap ring first. Here's the interesting equipment I was thinking about earlier. Is the cheap ring, it cuts a random attack's SP cost by 30% each turn. That isn't exactly clear at the moment exactly what that is, so I'll explain. If you have that equipment in battle and you go to your special attacks, one of them at random will have 30% less SP cost. And then the next turn, a potentially different one, another one picked at random, will have 30% less SP cost. So it reduces SP cost for one random attack every turn. And it could be theoretically good because, you know, you want to use your special attacks, but the thing is, not all special attacks are created equal. You know, Bowser right now has the Goomba Squad and the Shy Guy Storm, and the Goomba Squad is good for attacking a lot of enemies, but the Shy Guy one is only good for attacking one enemy at the moment. So, and then we're going to get more attacks that do different things. So it's like, what if the attack that I get gets an SP decrease, but that's not really the attack that I needed? It's not really that great of an equipment in my personal opinion, but that will do that for this part of Let's Play Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Next time, we're actually going to learn a bit more about this tunnel and continue on forward with the game. So, this has been Milesluigi.
Yeah, it's been the Evil Pop Tart.
See you next time.